As for the next competitors, I have no idea.
Who do we have coming up right
It's
now?
winners finals. It's Ivy versus.
Oh, yeah,
Vertex.
we're going straight into winners finals now. Wow.
My money is. I think my money's on Vertex. I honestly just think like, without blues, your offensive tools are very limited. Lightnings have a 4% chance of being showing up from item boxes when you're in second,
Oh, wow.
which is I think it's across all characters it's equalized. So and they're picking the combos that obviously the barrel train.
Can
two
you
Koopas.
select the same character?
You cannot.
But it doesn't matter because there's at least 2 of each.
That's why there is 2. Well,
Yeah.
like the double,
Yeah.
2 characters per cart, but also for this instance, it's like this is the 20XX combo.
Yeah.
You know, this is the meta I fight against.
Because what is it? It's is it the golden mushroom for?
Golden mushroom for the toads.
Yeah, and then
Triple
the,
shells for the Koopas.
I think that's really cool. I love that they have the character specific items. Kind of wish that would be more of a thing in other games.
I'd be cool if they did something like Mario Strikers, where it's like, Wario and Waluigi, they specialize in bombs. Wario gets 1 big bomb, Waluigi gets like 3 normal sized bombs. They have something like this as well.
What if Mario Kart had a super meter? You have to build meter, and then eventually you get to cash out.
Why are you sorry?
Waluigi Stadium here.
Yeah, well, they random here, right?
Correct. Every first track is a random.
I think that's so funny because, back in the day for Melee, we do stage striking now. We have only the 6 legal stages, right? But we used to go random. We used to do random for the first match for Melee for a number of years. That was the competitive rule set. So I imagine, for this, there's not as much difference, like balance-wise. Like obviously, you're using basically like the same parts and everything, right?
Yes.
But it's kind of interesting. I wonder how a stage striking system would work, track striking system would work for Mario Kart.
If I had to theorize, I'd say the barrel train is like the de facto #1, but it does have like every cart has like a bounce stat, for example, which is how like much they bounce off of objects.
Mm-hmm.
Something like the toad cart has a much lower bounce stat than the barrel train. So for more flatter tracks that might be selected. Guy Fry likes to use the toad cart. That's his
I remember, what is it, the Bullet Bill?
Bullet Blaster.
Bullet Blaster, yeah. I remember that one that was supposed to be a pretty good cart.
That is considered, I think, the second best, but no one here uses it. And it's good for there's a glitch on Mushroom City where the Bullet Blaster has a really high bounce. You bounce off like one of the little like roadways, and then you bounce into an out-of-bounds zone, and it's like half the stage.
Oh,
I don't know if it's legal, but I don't think either of these two have practiced it enough to be able to pull off consistently. It's very, very, very specific.
Yeah, we saw Mr. Guy with the, unfortunate guy hit by the red shell, but another red shell coming right back, or not, I don't know what's going on, but we got the lightning bolt. Does the lightning bolt even work if you're in first place?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It is universal. Every game, I think, until World, it's universal no matter place.
Oh, okay.
It is there's not much you can do. Yeah, you can't do anything against lightning. That's why they have such a low chance of being. If it were up to me, and I had made this game 22 years ago, I would not let them be pulled in versus. Well, in 1v1s anyway, because you cannot defend against them. At least in a 4-player, there's more people to take account of.
Mm. And also for your set, I was thinking about that, but we have not seen Baby Park yet, and to that point, Ivy coming from the time trial side of Mario Kart, she has the world record in Baby Park, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was kind of curious. I would have thought that would have been like an obvious counter pick, right? But maybe there's a little bit too much variance, or
it is the most John. Is the track you can John's the most about.
Yeah.
There are no, you cannot escape it, basically. I prefer longer tracks, because if you make a lead, it's harder to, have that taken away from you. That's why I
also,
pick Rainbow Road.
it's not like a time trial where you only have, the triple mushrooms, right?
Yeah.
With all the different item boxes, I can imagine that, the RNGesus is taking the wheel at that point, right?
Yeah. Ivy seems to be picking a lot of more, bagging favored tracks. All the Mushroom Cup ones have been picked so far. Not in this set, I just think in the tournament in general. And it makes sense because, at least for Ivy's case, they're more, they don't have to deal with as many items on these, and they can easily make, they can drive back up with making mini turbos to recover. If you ask me right now, race is still going on.
Oh, combo with the chain chomp and the red shell. So when you take that shortcut, I guess that's some of the risks that you run. You can still maneuver around the chain chomp, but different cycles have different positions.
Yeah, and you can't look behind you, so you have to like cut ahead and hope that it doesn't hit you. Could see something here though. 2 mushrooms, 1.
Oh, wow. Wow! That was cool. Oh,
that was tough.
Unfortunate.
You could have pulled away. That was very tough. I think you definitely could have pulled away a win there if you're Vertex.
Yeah, that was a game of inches, right?
Yes. And Ivy took the mile.
No, that was great. I mean, had the red shell and the blue shell up and did comboed with it, right? Because I'm not sure if the blue shell alone would have done the trick. You had to get the red shell out like quickly enough to stop them and then blow up with the blue shell. So that was like great awareness, truthfully.
Yeah. It's very much like, I think I mean, this is every Mario game's pitfall, is that the only thing that matters is the end. You know, it's not like a point system or like a meter in like a fighting game, for example, as Ivy takes an incredible lead to start off Daisy Cruiser. This could be Mr. Guy's winner's side swan song here. See, Ivy's making more consistent mini turbos, has double mushrooms, star. They're in a very great position. Taking the tunnel there, I think, just to bag Mr. Guy's case.
Okay. Oh, yeah, great pull.
You need to definitely like hold on to that thing as long as you can.
Yeah.
Not drop it like that.
What happened with the...
I guess it's like a game of chicken, where, you know...
Well, no, how did the lightning not like proc anything? Like what happened?
It didn't. Ivy used the star.
Oh, okay.
Stars aren't into lightning, yeah.
Okay, no, I didn't realize that they both had stars at that point.
Yeah. Ivy held on to it from lap 1.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
This is why it's like, there are other baby characters, other lightweights you can pick as your like barrel train users, but none of them really stack up to these two because they all have pitfalls. I mean, Diddy Kong, the King Banana is only really good for certain, like blocking off certain shortcuts.
Oh, got the blue shell though, and that could be crucial on lap 3. That's exactly when you want to see it, right?
Yes, especially because Ivy has not been shown to be able to dodge them yet. Putting it right there with nothing to like defend her. We really need to get the item box though.
Yeah, still wasn't like enough, even with that blue shell, to make it all the way back, but certainly right back closer. And a triple red shell. Is that, no, wasn't fast enough on the red shells. Unfortunately, it's a 3-0 and a fist bump, right?
Yep.
Ivy moving on to grand finals. That's fun. That is, this is such a, it's like I've been talking about this like the whole weekend. I have been a sponge this entire weekend because, as I've said before, I'm more familiar with like the speedrunning side of things, right? But to that point, Ivy being a time trial, more my speed, more my familiarity, right? Yeah, at least as a casual fan. But I've just, it's been so fun learning about all the different techniques and the terminology and just like some of like the higher level like concepts, right, of like item management. That was something that I hadn't really considered, like how like you're able to both use items, when to use them, like when you have like the item boxes coming up. It's just there's so much in the pie. It's very fun.